2,000 years ago, the Stoics discovered what makes women chase men. Not charm, not status, not looks, but something far more dangerous. And most men today, pathetic, desperate, chasing validation like addicts. Listen, man, if you think buying flowers, texting her good morning, and being available 24/7 is attractive, you've already lost. Today, we're uncovering the ancient secret that flips the dynamic, where she chases you. Part 1. The unattractive truth most men ignore. Let's discuss deeply. You're doing everything right, and she still pulls away. Why? Because you're not triggering her deepest psychological response. Attraction isn't about what you do for her, it's how you move without needing her. Observe this. When you're always texting her, always there, always trying to impress, she doesn't feel desire. She feels suffocated. You become predictable, powerless, pathetic. Seriously, you cancel plans with your boys just to see if she's free? Grow up. That's not loyalty. It's emotional slavery. Women aren't attracted to servants. They're drawn to storms they can't control. Mystery creates tension. Tension breeds desire. And you're boring her to death. Part 2. Epictetus and the power of outcome independence. Let's go ancient. Epictetus, the slave-turned-philosopher, said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." Now, pay attention. Your biggest weakness with women is your obsession with outcomes. You text, you expect a reply. You take her on a date, you expect intimacy. You say, "I miss you." You expect her to say it back. That's not love, that's emotional gambling. The man who expects nothing terrifies her because he cannot be manipulated. She tests you, you remain unmoved. She flakes, you move on. She says, "I need space." And instead of begging, you say, "Take all the space you need." Hell, you were already halfway out the door. This, right here, drives her insane. She can't control you, and that makes you magnetic. Part 3. The counterintuitive behavior that creates obsession. Look at this. Most men believe the more they give, the more she'll stay. But nature doesn't work like that. The more easily something is acquired, the less it's valued. Scarcity creates obsession. That's why she keeps chasing the guy who doesn't text back, the man who's too busy for her drama, the guy who walks away the moment she disrespects his time. Why? Because that man doesn't put her on a pedestal. He walks on one himself. Let me say it louder. You don't win her by chasing her. You win her by mastering yourself. And if she can't feel that you're grounded in your own path, your own purpose, she won't feel safe. She won't feel turned on. She'll lose interest and say, "You're too nice. What are you doing, bro?" Part 4. Reverse psychology. Why she falls for the unavailable man. Beware of this trap. She says she wants a good man. Loyal, kind, attentive, but she ends up with the guy who barely calls her back. Why? Because her biology doesn't respond to kindness, it responds to power, stoic power, detached power, non-needy power. When she doesn't know where she stands with you, she starts fantasizing. When she feels she can't have you, she starts desiring you. It's insane, I know, but women are not logical creatures, they're emotional. And emotions are triggered by uncertainty, not safety. So when you're not always around, when you don't explain yourself, when you prioritize your mission over her mood, she starts questioning, why isn't he obsessed with me? Who's he texting instead? Why do I feel like I'm losing him? And that, my friend, is when you've won. Part 5. How to weaponize stoic attraction in modern life. Let's bring this to reality. You want to be attractive? Stop being so available. Availability equals emotional cheapness. Scarcity equals psychological wealth. Start here. Delay replies. Not to play games, but because your purpose matters more. Say no more, often. Let her feel your backbone. Maintain silence during her emotional storms. Let her feel her own chaos. Never explain your value. She should sense it, not hear it. Look, man, you're not the prize because you say you are. You're the prize when you walk like one. Even when she pulls away, let her wonder, let her feel the distance, let her question everything. That tension, it'll create obsession or expose her weakness. Either way, you win. Be the man she can't predict. Outcome independence is your sword. Detach from her reactions, detach from her mood swings, detach from the idea that you need her to feel valuable, because here's the brutal truth. The man who doesn't need her owns her mind, and once you own her mind, you never need to chase again. Let her chase your silence. Let her fight for your attention. Let her feel your distance like fire in her chest, because when you stop caring if she stays, that's when she fights hardest not to lose you. If you're tired of being the nice guy who finishes last, if you're ready to become the stoic man she can't control, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. I choose to be the storm, not the servant. We go deeper every week. Welcome to the movement. Welcome to Stoic Brotherhood.